4 of numbers up to 1000. Up to the part 3, what we have learned? We have learned to write the numbers which comes before, between and after of 2 and 3 digit numbers and even and odd numbers. Next, writing the standard form of a number, and you have also wrote up to numbers up to 1000, and we have also studied about the place value. In this session, we will learn about expanding form of number and comparing numbers, and keeping the signs such as greater than, less than and equal to, and arranging the numbers in ascending and descending orders. What is ascending order? Ascending order is writing a number from smallest to biggest, and descending is writing a numbers from decreasing order, means from largest to smallest. In this session we will learn all this. So let us start today's session. Expanded form. In expanded form, we'll show the number as the sum of the place value of its digits. For example, if you take 756, what is the place value of 7 over in this number? It is 700, right? So we will write 700, and the place value of 5 in the 756, it is 50, right? So we are writing 50. And what is the place value of 6? As it is in ones place, it is 6 only, no? So we are writing like that only. This writing the number like this 756 is standard form. As I told you, this is a short form. This is also known as the short form, and it is the standard form to express a number. Okay, in expanded form, what we will do, we will write the place values of its digits. This is called the expanded form. Okay, we are going to learn about expanded form of a number. What is the expanded form of a number? See here, 196 is given here, right? How you will write this? See what I wrote. 196 can be written as 100, right? And 190 and 16. Okay. So if you add this all, 100 plus 90 plus 6, the answer will be 196. Like that only you are writing the expanded forms of the numbers. Take for example 754. How you will write? You will write like 700 plus 50 plus 4. See here, it is written here, no? 700 plus 50 plus 4. Same like that only for 605. How you will write? You will write 600 plus 10's value is 0, no? So I am keeping here 0, and 1's value is 5. So keep 5 only there. Okay. Yes, we have to write the standard form of numbers for the given expanded form. What is the first one? 900 plus 20 plus 7, and the standard form is 927. Now let me show you a simple example. Now what is this number? 600, right? 600 plus 10 plus 1. What is the number for this? Standard form of number is 611, right? Okay. Now let us see the another example. Now what is this number? 300 plus this one 80 plus what is this? 4. Okay, the number form for this is 384, right? Like this we have to write. Okay, now 600 plus 50 plus 4. What is the standard form for this? You have to write in number like 654. Okay, next 300 plus 80 plus 0 means what is the number here? 380. Okay. Okay, now I am leaving the remaining sums for you as your homework. You have to solve them. Coming below, what is this? Write the expanded form. You have to write in expanded form. See what we have done. First we have shown you the numbers like this, and I have wrote that number in standard form. Now what we have to do? I'll show you the numbers like this. Okay. You have to write that number in expanded form. Like 300 plus 80 plus 4. Okay. We have to write like that. Now 268 is already solved for you. It was written like 200 plus 60 plus 8. Now 157. How we will divide this into an expanded form? How many hundreds? 1, right? 100. Next 50s. How many tens are there? 5, no? 50. Okay, 50. And ones. How many ones are there in ones place? 7. So I am writing like this. Next one, 496. How many hundreds? 4 hundreds. Place value of 4 is 100, no? So 400. Next, 96. Place value of 9 is, it is in tens place, 90. So 90, 90. And in ones place, what is there? 6. So I am writing 6 over here. Like this, you have to solve the remaining sums which I am leaving for your assignment. Okay. Now our topic is comparing numbers. Okay. Now if you have given two numbers and you have to compare which one is larger one and which one is smaller one. See the example given here. Here when the number of digits is different, means see here. Here what they are giving? They are giving you a 3-digit number and the other one is 2-digit number. In this, what happen? Always the 3-digit number will be greater than 2-digit number. Isn't it right? Yes or no? Okay, let us come to the sum. Jumba has 170 bananas. Mumbo has 59 bananas. Who has more bananas? Okay, Jumbo is a elephant which is having 170 bananas, and Mumbo is a monkey which is having 59 bananas. Okay, now who are having more bananas? Always a 3-digit number is bigger, no? So it is having more. So 170 is greater than 59. See the sign over here. This is the greater sign. Okay. Therefore, this Jumbo is having more bananas than Mumbo. And regarding this sign, how to remember this sign? Always remember, the larger number will always slap the smaller one. So what it will do? It will, you should think of a gun shooting a smaller number. Okay. So 170 is larger number, no? 59 is a smaller number. 170 is shooting 59. Okay. Remember like that. Okay, you can compare numbers when the two given digits are, one is 2-digit and one is the 3-digit. If the what will happen when the number of digits is the same? Means when the two given numbers are 3 digits or 2 digits, then how you will compare which one is smaller and which one is greater? Then in such cases you have to see the number in your hundreds place. Okay, in your given hundreds place, if which is more, then it will be your greater number, and which is small, it will be your lesser number. Now coming to this picture, see here, Jumbo has 452 bananas and Mumbo has 701 bananas. Who has less bananas? How many bananas does Jumbo have? 452, right? So I am writing 452 under 100, tens and ones. And how many bananas does Mumbo have? It is having 701. Okay. Now see the digits in hundreds place. One is 4 and one is 7. So which is greater, 4 or 7? 7 is greater. So 701 is larger number. Okay. So which is smaller than? 452 is the smaller. Okay. And this is called the smaller than sign. Okay. Or less than sign. Therefore, Jumbo has less bananas than Mumbo. Okay. And always remember, the bigger number will always come on this side, mouth open side, and the smaller number will always come this side, means the sharp edge side. Okay. Now you know, comparing numbers when they are 2 and 3 digit numbers, and in 3 digit numbers also, if hundreds place value is different, then you know what happens if both the 100 digits place is equal, means they are same digits in hundreds places. See the question below. Jumbo is having 642 bananas and Mumbo is having 617 bananas. See here, in hundreds place both are having 6 and 6. Then how you will compare the numbers? Then you have to move to the tens place. In tens place you should compare which number is more. Here in tens place 4 is there. Here in tens place 1 is there. Which number is greater, 4 or 1? 4, right? So 642 is greater than 617. Okay, so in the given sum, Jumbo has more bananas than Mumbo, and this is your greater than symbol. What is your less than symbol? This is your less than symbol. Okay. Okay. Now if hundreds digits are equal, we compare tens digit. What happens if hundreds and tens digits are equal? Yes, then we have to compare our ones digit. Okay, if you are having the same digits in hundreds and tens places, you have to move forward and you have to compare your ones digits. Okay, see the question. Jumbo has 193 bananas and Mumbo is having 196 bananas. Who are having less bananas? As normally I am writing under 100 tens and ones the bananas which Jumbo have, and 196 are the bananas which Mumbo is having. Now hundreds and tens are same. Hundreds is 1 and 1 for both of them, right? Moving to tens, 9 and 9. Here also both are same. Now you should move to ones place. In ones place 3 is there for one number and for another number 6 is there. So which is the smaller number in both 3 and 6? 3 is smaller, right? So 193 is smaller than 196. What is smaller than or less than sign? This one, right? So Jumbo is having less bananas than Mumbo. Now, moving to your exercise 2.6, you have to circle the greatest numbers and cross the smallest number. First one is given for you. Okay, what are the three given numbers? 57, 270 and 407. In this, two are 3-digit numbers and one is 2-digit number, right? So the 2-digit number will be your smallest number, so I am crossing it directly. Next, coming to the two 3-digit numbers. In hundreds place, one is having 2 and the other one is having 4. So which is the greater, 2 or 4? 4, right? So I am circling the 407. Coming to the second sum. The three given numbers are 63, 197 and 200. in same here also, one is a 2-digit number and the other two are 3-digit numbers. So the 2-digit number will be your smallest number. So I am going to cross it. Coming to the other two, we have to choose which is the greatest number. In hundreds place, one is having 1 and the other one is having 2. Which one is the greater number, 1 or 2? 2, right? So 2 is our greatest, 20. Sorry, 200 will be our greatest number. So I am circling it. Moving to the third sum, what are the three given numbers? 580, 508 and 850. Now, here you can see the both are in, two numbers are in 500s and the other number is in 800s. Which one is greater, 500 or 800? Of course, 800 will be the greater number, right? So, directly I am circling this 850. Now, in the remaining two numbers, you should see which is your smallest number and we have to cross that. As both are in 500s, what we have to do? We have to leave the hundreds place. Going to tens. Tens means here one is 8 and the other is 0. Which is smaller, 8 or 0? Which is small? 8, 0, no? So I am crossing 508. Okay, if at all, if your tens digit also is same, you have to go and check for your ones digit. Okay, remaining 5 sums I am leaving it for your assignment and you have to submit it. Next, put the correct sign. Okay, what is this sign? It is greater than, and this sign is less than. And what is this sign? It is called equal to sign. And when will you keep this sign? If both numbers are equal, means here also 6 and the other side of is also 6, then you have to keep equal to sign. Okay, now let me tell you one small tip to remember this always. It is the bigger number will always shoot the smaller number. Now keeping on your bigger number, point your finger like this towards the small arrow. This pointed tip will be towards your smaller number. See here 9 and 343. I am keeping my fingertip on 342. It is shooting 9, right? So this will be my answer. Next, 343 and 97. Which is the bigger one? 343, right? What it will do? It will shoot 97 like this. So the tip is coming this side. So I am writing like this. Next sum, 910 and 970. Here both in hundreds place 9 are there. You have to move to tens place. 1 and 7. Which one is greater? 7, right? 970 is greater than 910. So what will 970 will do? 970 will shoot the 910. So I am keeping an arrow like this. Next, 461 and 614. From hundreds itself we will come to know that 614 is greater number. Okay, 614 is greater than 461. What 614 will do? It will shoot 461. So I am keeping an arrow like this. Next, 510 and 532. Remember here in hundreds we are having both fives. Next we have to go to tens, 1 and 3. Which is greater? 3, right? So 532 will shoot 510. I hope you understand how to keep the signs. Okay, let me tell you one equal to sign. Yes, it is here. See here, 699 and 699. Both numbers are equal, right? So we have to keep a equal to sign over here. And the remaining sums are for your assignment. Our next topic is forming and ordering of numbers. You all know any number which we write, will come from 0 to 9 only. Okay, for example, we are taking the three numbers from 1 to 9. We are taking 2, 3 and 8. Okay. Now, what we will do, we will keep 8 in 1's position, 3 in 10's position and 2 in 100's position. What the number we are getting? 238, right? Now, interchanging the positions of 2 and 3. What you will get? I am interchanging. I am putting 2 in 10's place and 3 in 100's place. Which number you are getting? 328, right? Now, which is a bigger number in 328 and 238? 328 is your bigger number. Okay. Now, how many different 3-digit numbers can you make by using this 2, 3 and 8? Yes, we can make 6 digits. What are they? 238, 283, 228, 382, 823 and 832. In all the digits which I shown you now, the biggest number will be 832 and your smallest number will be 238. Okay. Now, if you arrange these numbers from smallest to biggest, it is called ascending order. Okay. What is the first smallest number? It is 238. Next 283. Next 328. Next is 282. Next is 823. Next is 832. Please remember, this is called ascending order. It is arranging numbers from smallest to biggest. It is next, arranging the numbers from biggest to smallest is descending order. Okay. Now what happened? The order which we have written here in ascending or in increasing order, that order will write in inverse. Inverse means the number which is last over here will become the first number over here because it is the greatest number, right? So 832, 823, 382, 328, 283 and 238 will be your descending or decreasing order. If you write numbers from smallest to biggest, it is called ascending or increasing order. If you write the numbers from biggest to smallest, it is called descending or decreasing order. Now you have to make the 3-digit numbers using the given digit ones. Color the smallest number with yellow and the biggest number with green. One is already done for you. I will explain another one. The other two you will do as your assignment. First one, what are the three given numbers? 3, 1 and 7. Okay. What they wrote first one? 1. They used 1, 3 and 7. Next they keep 1 like that only. They interchange the tens and ones place. 173. Next they kept 3 in hundreds place and they wrote 1 and 7. Next they kept 3 like that only and they interchanged 1 and 7. Like that they are forming 6 numbers. 6 different numbers. Okay. Now let us form using the digits 2, 6 and 8. Okay. I am writing 268 first. Next what I will do, I will keep the 2 like that only and I will interchange this 6 and 8 and I will write 8 in tens place and 6 in ones place. Next I'll write next, which is the greater number? 6, right? So in hundreds place I'll write 6. Next I'll write 2. 2 and 8. Now keeping 6 like that, I'll interchange 2 and 8. So 6 and 82. Now after 6, which is the greater number? 8. So I'll write 8 here. And what are the other two remaining numbers? 2 and 6, right? 8, 2, 6. 826. Keeping the 8 like that only, I'll interchange 6 and 2. So 862. After writing like this, what I should do? Color the smallest number with yellow, right? So see, I am coloring my smallest digit. What is the smallest digit in this? 268. I am coloring that with yellow. Okay. And you have to color your largest number with green. So I am coloring my largest number with green color. You should do this and submit me. Okay. Next, what is this? Write in decreasing order, which is you have to write the numbers from greatest to smallest. It is also known as descending order. So in the given three numbers, which is the greatest one? 500, 400 and 600. Numbers are in 596, 436 and 643. Which is your greatest number? 643. Okay. So I am writing that number first. After that, which number will come? 500. Right? 596. 596 is your next greater number. After that, which number will come? 436. It is your smallest number. You have to write like this. You have to arrange the numbers from greatest to smallest. Coming to the next question. What are they? 507, 537 and 573. These three are in 500 digits only. Okay. Next, coming to your tens place. Here 0 and next 3 and next 7. Which is the greatest? In 0, 3 and 7? 7, right? So I will write the 7 first here. 573. After this, these both are remaining. In 0 and 3, which is the greater one? 3, right? So, what is my second greater number? 537. So, I will write 537 over here. 5, 3 and 7. And which is our smallest number then? 507, right? So, I am writing 507 over here. The remaining 4 sums you will do as your assignment. Coming to the next session. What is this? Write in increasing order, which is from smallest to greatest. It is also called as ascending order. If you write the numbers from greatest to smallest, it is called descending or decreasing order. Okay. If you write the number from smallest to greatest, it is called ascending or increasing order. Now, what are the three given numbers here? 615, 65 and 165. What is the smallest number in the three numbers? 65, right? So, I am writing 65 over here. After that, next smallest number is 165, right? So, I am writing 165 over here. After 165, next the greatest number will be 615. So, I am writing my 615 on my last block. Coming to the next sum. See here, what are the numbers? 897, 891, 896. So all are in 800s. Now leave that and go to the tens place. Tens also all are having 999. So again leave it and goes to, we have to go to ones place. Okay. In ones place 7 is there, 1 is there and 6 is there. Which is the smallest number in 1, 7 and 6? 1, right? So I'll write my 891 over here. Next, after this, after writing 891, what are the remaining? 6 and 7. Which is smaller? 6 or 7? 6, right? So 896 will be my next smallest number. And now what is my greatest number? 897. You have to write that. Remaining 4 sums you have to write as your homework and submit. Now this is the project time. What you will do, write the number of pages in each of your textbooks and you have to see which book have most pages, and you have to also write the books are even or odd. The number of pages in the books are even or odd. Okay, you will do it now. The project is very interesting part. With this, we have completed our chapter numbers up to 1000. Hari Om. Thank you. Practice well.